This one's going to help you build unilateral leg strength, so evening out any left-right imbalances, big juicy quads and glutes, at the same time as building mobility through the hip flexors and rectus femoris, because our back leg is in hip extension. How do we perform it well? Okay, so it's not just a down-up movement. You can add this element of shifting back and then shifting forward with the hips to get a few more benefits. So shifting back helps me to rest into that stretch in my hip flexors, and as I do that, I'm pressing my hips slightly forward. So this forward pelvic shift and slight posterior tilt helps prevent the exercise from pulling me into excessive anterior pelvic tilt or an arch in my lumbar spine. And that often happens because we have tight quads or hip flexors. On the front leg, as I come out of the bottom, you'll notice my shin angle changes. My knee shifts forward as I press up. Now, this is a pattern that we see in the gait cycle and in running, and I like to kind of throw a little bit of that in without trying to be a skill specialist in running. And that helps me to kind of hook my front heel down through the floor and shift my pelvis forward to activate my glutes and hamstrings a little bit more, because the quads are already strongly activating in this movement. My foot is like a tripod with my toes splayed, and my torso is turned slightly towards my front leg with my head shifted over that side, so that I can get a little bit of internal rotation in the front hip to lengthen my glute and therefore potentiate a stronger contraction.